Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Outer Wilds, where we're not going on the ship. Because there was a note from, on the last video from, I think it was Mr. Smart Guy, saying that apparently, and this is something I can't imagine I was ever going to do this, that apparently around the language thing, because I kept expecting that somewhere in the future I'd see the language thing, apparently like the new language would get revealed or there'd be a clue around it somewhere in the future. On the stranger, but apparently if there's something that some progress there that can be made by talking to someone at the museum. Now, last time also, my video cut off at the end. I don't know why. Hopefully it won't do that again. I couldn't figure out what caused it, which scares me, but anyway, we'll keep going on. There was nothing really that happened afterwards. Video was open, eyes were open, blah, blah, blah. Hal, can you help me translate this new alien language I found? You bet I can. Give me 100 samples, some form of epigraphical codex in 6 months, and I should have the vague gist of the sort of graphemes this new language is working with. I can't wait to get started, gosh. All right, I definitely appreciate the note to come back here. I feel like I was trolled, but it was really the game doing the trolling. So sincerely, thank you for the nudge to this. That was okay. Of course, you can't just translate the new language immediately off the bat, of course. So I think the next step for me is actually, I'm not going to head immediately back into the dream world, alternate world, the past, or wherever it is. I'm not going to head back there immediately. Because it said that there was more, my computer said that there was more to uncover around the Cliffside Village, or whatever it's called. So I'm gonna probably head back there to keep exploring there. Something else hits me. I think the place I used, I don't know why I didn't think of this until now. The place I used that, hidden the fire was like the sleepy time fire travel was the Hidden Gorge. And so the place I woke up was the alternate Hidden Gorge. For some reason I was thinking, oh, that's easy. I don't even have to go back to the Hidden Gorge to travel. I could just go to that green fire room in anywhere. I could go to the green fire room in the Lowlands Canyon, and that will also send me like to the Hidden Gorge area I was just at. But no, I'll bet I can go back in time, or not necessarily time. Well, again, I'll just call it the Otherworld. I can go to the Otherworld. I'll bet even just to different parts of it now. Like, I'll go to the Otherworld version of the Lowlands Canyons if I rest there. I'll go to the Otherworld's version of, the Cinder Isles if I rest there. I didn't even think of that until just now. That changes, I won't say everything, but it sure changes a lot. Look at these wires here. Again, I don't know what those wires are about, but that's got to be important at some time. The fact that they're there and the fact that they get cut. So this is another green firehouse. Does that mean a grabber can be found here? Is there a grabber here? I'll bet there's a grabber here. Also, have I gone down this thing? I don't think I have. Is that all this is? Is all this is another, Oh man, that'll be a little bit disappointing if I just wasted an attempt just to find out what this is. Okay. First, I know that of course this was going to be a boat. For some reason, I thought it might take me somewhere new. It did not. It takes me to there. It takes me to this section. Is there anything new here? Possibly, like maybe I could have jumped up there or something, but I'm not sure. No, no, no! I'm... Alright, alright, alright. I'm getting annoyed. Yeah, I'm just resetting. I really thought I got it in time. I was wrong. Ah. Okay. I just missed my turn off. Yeah, so there is... I'm back in that house. So there is a... What direction is that? I don't know what direction that's in. Alright, so that is... There is a... I see a grabber down there. So there's a lantern there, a suppressed fire there, and an expressed fire there, or a focused fire on the right. Maybe that's how you open those? Like you need a lantern for that one, you need to be dark for that one, you need to focus that one. I'm taking a screenshot of this because I feel like this is one of those things that may be useful in the Otherworld. I could be wrong. Alright, what about this house on the right? And is there a way up above here? I really doubt it. I very much doubt it. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay. No, no, no! No, no, no! Fuck! What is this? Just a barricade? What is this doing here? How do I get back up now? Do I just have to do the whole loop again? Ah, god damn it. And now am I actually screwed? I can't fly anywhere from here. I'm just dead. Am I in the geometry of the world? God damn it. I just got stuck again. So this is the house on the right here that I don't really know what to do with. I don't think I've been inside it, at least. There's an entrance on the other side. How do we get... Oh! So we go down here. We can jump across. It's closed, but there's an entrance higher up at least. Yeah, I don't think we've been in here. Don't fall through the floor. So we've opened it, good, but what does this do? What is this place about? Why does this place matter? There's a lower area. How do we get to the lower section? Oh, we actually could probably drop down intentionally. We launch our scout there, but we can't jump through there ourselves. Wait, can we launch our scout and use the light from the scout to open the door? That would be amazing if so. So where was that door? That door is facing the right. So, like, if we put it... No, it wouldn't work, would it? Because the door is farther down than that. There's no door right there. What can we see? Rooms, not a whole lot, but it feels like there's going to be some answer there. Maybe through there? Yeah! Yes, this is how we do it. Oh, that feels incredible. That feels so good. I just solved puzzles. I just did the puzzle solving thing. It's funny. It's not that, it's probably not that, I don't know. I got it so it doesn't feel that complicated. I don't know if this is the simplest puzzle or if it takes people a while to get it. That felt really good to me. Another slide reel is here. Huh. Honestly surprising. I didn't know that there would be more slide reels because we found all the main ones. So let's see what this one is. We got the lantern. Let's watch a movie. Is that someone warping in? That looks like a person. That's the outside. So at the bottom is the entrance, assuming, you know, 6 o'clock or 12 o'clock, whatever. 6 o'clock for this purpose is the entrance where our ship goes in. And around the bend from it at like 10 o'clock is something else. A warning and alert thing. There was a hole blasted in there. Oh, there was like an error of some kind, and so maybe I can sneak through there. Neat. Okay. Okay. Let's check that out. Because I think that's the last thing I could think to get from this area. It probably isn't, but it's the last thing that jumps out at me for the moment. So was that all to find here? Whoop. Yes. Yeah, so there's no more to find there. I mean, I'm sure there's more to find there, but no orange asterisk. Hull breach. I found a slide reel in the Hidden Gorge that shows an explosion blowing a hole in the side of the stranger. Alright, let's try to... Oh gosh, this is going to be rough because I am bad at navigating. Yeah, it should be... Right. I have to be careful of that. I don't know what exactly I'm being careful of, but I know I messed up there. Alright, let's see if I can do this on foot. Because I'm having a hard time understanding what I'm exactly looking at. Maybe I have to use my scout here to get better, because I'm having trouble keeping track of where exactly I want to go. Can I sit down? Can I stand on this? I doubt it. Go in. No, go in there! Fuck. Am I in? Am I on it? Am I on the thing? Did I do the thing? No, I didn't. But I'm absolutely closer to doing the... There. Yes! Okay. Let me in, please. Thank you. This is one of those green fire sections that I can... I'll bet I can use green fire here. If I could somehow ignite it. Is this a shortcut to somewhere? No, I know where this is. This is where we were looking at through before. Like if we bring a lantern here, look. Okay, we'll look through here. This is the lantern room. Green fire. Yeah, this is the lantern room. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, maybe yes? Someone taking their lantern, sitting in here, locking themselves in, and dozing off. And waking up. And focusing things? No, no, I didn't. Okay. No, no, stop it, stop it, stop it. All right. Hole is blown open. This is where I came from. Suppressed in there. And focused in here, maybe? Taking the empty thing here, loading it up with fire, closing themselves in, dozing off. Waking up with fire. And then stuff gets staticky. Not 100% sure what to do with all that. Not even 5% sure what to do with that. So we got a couple of grabbers here at least. No fire immediately available, as far as I know. Well, no, there is fire immediately available, isn't there? No, no fire there. Was there fire in here? No, no fire in here either. There's a lantern in here, but no fire. I will say this is apparently a pretty easy way to get to the Cliffside Village, though. Easy, no, but this is a way to get to the Cliffside Village directly, without needing to use the river or the reservoir. So the left, this is the lantern one. They take an empty lantern. They doze off. And the empty lantern is now filled with fire? Is now lit up? No. It wasn't, but... Are they saying... Oh, hold on. Are they saying that the empty lantern transports you anyway? They take an empty lantern, they go into the fire room. They doze off. That blue static is the time passing thing, I think. It may still be enough. Again, I have a feeling we'll be using this in the future. Because this is the quiet room, or the suppressed fire room. And then this is the lasered fire room, the expressed fire room. And in the focused fire room, they take a... Right, they take the grabber. They doze off. Time passes. They go to the other world. Or they switch worlds, we'll say. And something, something. Oh! Oh! Oh, hi! I didn't even see the slide reel. All right, let's have another movie time. It seems to be showing a lantern, an empty grabber, and then a full grabber. No. All right, they take the lantern, empty lantern, they go into the room. I'm gonna look at this later. They doze off. They're shaking their head, it doesn't work. They're using the flame and then it's gone, and it does work. Maybe? Again, I'm just trying to get through this so I can see it later. Okay. So they used an empty lantern. Now we can actually look through this while we have time. They use an empty lantern, they nod off. Nothing happens. This is another way to show me the same information I got before. But then they take the empty grabber, they doze off, and a fire breaks out. Is this what causes the reels to get burned? Or no, that might not be the case. No, that's silly. And now the empty grabber lights it. Yes, they're shaking their head, yes. Damaged laboratory, that was. A laboratory with 3 test chambers. The second chamber is badly damaged. It can be entered through a hull breach in the side of the stranger. I saw a vision like... Oh, okay. So it was just... That was where they're doing their experiments. Okay. That's why the 3 lanterns... It's not like special stuff could be happening there, but okay. I saw... It's not like special stuff could happen in each room. It's if you're dark or anything like that. Maybe? I don't know yet. I saw a vision-like recording of someone picking up an artifact and going to sleep in front of a green fire. The rest of the vision was destroyed. A flame seemed to appear inside of the artifact. And then 3 experiments conducted with 3 different artifacts. The third appears to have been a success. Why was the second one not a success? What's the difference between the second and third experiment? They go in with the grabber, there's a fire. Maybe it was just a regular fire, not a green fire that they went in. So maybe there's a way to blow stuff up if I go to sleep next to a regular fire. That's kind of an interesting notion. That's what I'm taking away from this. That's what I'm taking away from this. If you go to sleep with the grabber next to a regular red fire, it explodes and burns things. Yeah, so we'll start back at the... We'll head back to the Hidden Gorge and see if we can find a little bit more. We'll keep exploring through that new area, through that other world. Alright, so the bridge appears. And there's a lot of buildings that are not here anymore. Like, this used to be... This might be a more linear path than I'm expecting it to be. So there's no... Yeah, there's no building over there. Like, there used to be a bunch of buildings there, or there will be in the future. Or... You know, in our world. I will say in our world. In our world, there's a bunch of buildings there. They're not here, though. Shoot. Oh. We're back here. Okay. So death really just brings us back here. I must have fallen into the water or something. And not to the water, because I don't know if the water is death. Maybe it is death because we lose our light. And so for the purposes of this area, maybe that's interesting. The bridge stays up. But I'm not sure what to do in the stage area here. Closed door. I'm sure we'll need to come back here eventually. I mean, music is so important just into the whole... the whole meaning and aesthetic and everything with this game. So I can't imagine the concert stage, like a stage with 2 guitars, will be useless. I wonder if time passing affects the owl deer. Like if they finish the movie at any point that they're watching. Or the reels. And we have to wait for them to do so to either... Gosh, I want to get back to that point, but I just don't remember how. And we have to wait for them to do so that we can interact with them, or maybe they're going to hunt us. Maybe like them finding us ends the scenario and we have to restart and we have to be wary of them walking around. That latter feels more likely, to be honest. Oh, no, this ends it. Okay. Dang. We're messing this up badly. But we're still new to this. It's okay. We can go along the cliff edge. I don't know what happens if we go left. Right now we're going right. We go along the cliff edge to where? To an elevator. Sure. So going down the elevator. I don't remember if this is what we did last time, but we still have to go left there. We haven't gone left up above, but we're going right this time. Takes us down here. And lets us create a boat. I do remember this. How do we get to the boat? The boat comes to us. Okay. Oh, it's just going. It's candles. It's very simple. We can race, or we can look around. I mean, looking around is not terribly effective. I don't like that part at all. Not even a little bit. Oh god, the sealed thing. This is also very linear. Like, it brings us from one place to the next. We can't direct this in any particular way. We just have to go where it takes us and probably get off at the next port. Yeah. And they're constructing the sealed vault, I think? Or the thing around the sealed vault? So, one of the other things to try next time is to try... So, another boat. So, if we wanted to get the boat back, that's how we get it. Another thing to try next time is to try racing the whole way through. I don't know if that does something or doesn't do something, but speed might impact things. I don't know. So the grabber, if we want to get back. No, the grabber takes us there also. Okay. Can we get inside the sealed vault here? We can look inside. They haven't constructed it yet. There's nothing there, but we can undoze. What do you got? Give me a vision. Someone taking the grabber. Two people taking the grabber. Going outside to the sealed vault. Or there's another word for it, but whatever. They go inside it. And then they dream inside it, and they get teleported somewhere else? Yeah, it's a teleport point. Or they're warping the sealed vault in from somewhere. Very, Protoss. And they're, like, deconstructing it, it looks like? Something like that. So 2 different angles. Why would they give me 2 different angles? So we have to warp from... Let me get a look at that, what they were actually... Where they were looking at that from. What perspective was that? So from straight across the way, I guess? So it would have been probably from that cave, maybe? Could have been from that cave. Probably from that cave. Or that cave. Could have been either one. Unless they're the same cave and I'm the world's biggest dunkus, which is very likely. Alright, so let's go back. Another thing to try is when we're going through that cave. The sound again. When we're going through that cave, we should see if... We should see what happens when we... if we turn the light off entirely, if we conceal. Go fast. Or no, that cave is just from... So is there something in this cave, like, where we can get off and use our, and, like, doze in here? Maybe we should have turned the light off. I don't know. Where are we now? That's just gonna summon a boat. Ah, dang. The one way. Okay. Again, good day. Good productive day. Extinguish. Oh, we can extinguish candles. That is interesting. That is of note. We can make it pitch black in here. Is that good? No, I was hoping those would open up in the pitch black, but they do not. We can light and extinguish candles. Okay. All right. Slow progress, but progress. The vault room fire, shrouded woodlands. All right, vault room fire. I looked through a peephole in the side of a large metal structure spanned by chains like the one in the reservoir. Inside is another green fire and a staircase leading farther below. Should I have tried to jump in the water? I don't think so. I think if I jumped in the water, I would have just got warped out. I saw a vision-like recording of 2 figures taking artifacts into the reservoir's submerged structures, going to sleep with the green fire in front of the sealed vault. Upon waking with lit artifact, they picked up the vault and carried it down a staircase to somewhere farther below. Okay. And then we got the shrouded woodlands. I rode a raft through a densely wooded stretch of river. I can see buildings along the banks of the river. So, last time, what I wanted to check out is we went... What happens if we go the other direction? What's down here? Because we didn't go that way. That tree mural. That gave us a ship log update for some reason. It's a path leading into a tree. Big spooky looking tree too. I can't extinguish the lights in these lanterns. I can only extinguish candles. That is of note, a thing I note. So this time, do we try concealing everything through the dark tunnel? Or going full speed through the dark tunnel? We'll try, going full speed through the dark tunnel. No, it's dark, so let's try concealing this time. Oh, can we, let's extinguish all of these. Whoa! Okay. It teleported us somewhere. That was amazing. No! Okay, so we can't drop off the face of the earth there. But we learned something. Holy Lord, did we learn something there. So they can be used as like a warp point. That's fascinating. Because it's full dark. Is it a quantum entanglement thing? Are the rafts quantum? I don't think so. But that's how quantum entanglement works, so maybe. I mean, it's literally how quantum entanglement works in this game. We're extinguishing again. Oh! Oh, no, we have to do it when we're in the tunnel. Understood, understood. I'm actually surprised by that, because I really didn't think that those candles were the only thing holding it up. I guess it doesn't exist without light. I guess we needed the focus light, or... I guess the focus light turned the candles on, which was the key to the boat existing? Or existing in that spot. Probably existing at all. And then once we're inside, we'll... go full blast. Alright. Once we're inside, I think this is good enough. Yep. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, so if we go this way, it drops off the cliff. It might drop off the cliff no matter where we go. Which we don't want. Or there might be grabbers or something like that. Don't see grabbers to take us away. So we'll check by this, maybe this direction? Giant light up above. But we can't go off an edge. We can't go off an edge onto, into water, I should say. This is different. This is very different. So we can go this direction. Oh. That's the... Okay, we don't want to blow out the seals, do we? I guess we do, and we just did. Can we turn the seal back on? Nope. We blew out the seal and we can't... That was probably not great. Are we out of luck? Are we screwed? We should have hopped on the boat, clearly, but... How do we proceed from here? The boat doesn't go, it doesn't do anything now. No, I don't think we're meant to do that. Progress, just not enough. It takes so long to... Something I do wish there were an easier way to do is to get back to this area, but there's no real easier way to get back here. Dropped my artifact instead by accident. Oh well. Okay. Alright, we'll try again. One more try this time, but this time we'll... Can the day end? Hello? Alright, whatever. The day's about to end. We'll try this next time... One more try in this session, and we'll try this time from the first area like this, right? Because it's getting a little bit tiring going back to the Hidden Gorge. So just for a change of pace, we'll try this area, this shrine here. Now, a part of me is tempted to keep trying from that Hidden Gorge area, but something actually, a large part of me is tempted to just do that as much as we can. But one of the lessons I learned from the base game and from other puzzle games I've played, you know, from Blueprints and, not really Strange Horticulture, but from Blueprints certainly, is that sometimes often, it's better to go wide rather than deep. It's often better to activate your brain. Sometimes you'll uncover new stuff if you go wide than if you just keep pushing in one area. Like, you might uncover stuff that helps you think a little bit differently about the puzzles in front of you. So this will be our first time going into the Lowlands River doze-off spot. I'm assuming it'll take us somewhere different. I'm 100% sure it'll take us somewhere different because we're in the Lowlands. And this will be our, again, final session of the day. Of the final day of the session, I guess, is the better way to put it. And that we can light up around here, we can blaze it. Again, probably all kinds of secret stuff that, like, if I look up 100% playthroughs afterwards, that will be seen. Like, if you go through the woods and you conceal 3 times and then you look across, you'll see a grabber and they'll bring you to the developer room or whatever. But this is just a first playthrough, so I'm doing my best. So one-way door, possibly a one-way door. Can't extinguish those. I don't like hearing the whistling. Like, or the whatever animals are here. What if we extinguish you, and conceal? No. Whole new area, though. Spooky as heck. Still spooky as heck. We got a pier. We got a bridge. Oh, we got that. I didn't even see that. Oh, don't go too far there. Where is that? Wait, where is that? Oh, where it's right in front of us. You absolute fool. And the door is gone. The door is gone. That's what it does. If we can extinguish the lantern... See, this is what I'm talking about. That's something I might be able to use in the prior area. If we can look through one of those and extinguish... I don't know if we can, but... if we can extinguish... we might be able to access somewhere new like this. So we can... that's how we extinguish lantern light. Vote? Vote. Alright, is that it for this area? Probably not. But we'll go with it for now. We'll go with it for now. Ah, no, we've missed it. Oh, we can make it speed up like that. But let's not err on the side of doing that. Let's look around. That's where we came out of. What could we have done? Oh, we just missed that. Oh, no, that was the thing that let us extinguish the door. All sorts of other stuff here. Music is setting up. A lot of music. It might be too late. Ah, damn, it was too late. It was too late. I had to prep it sooner if I was going to do the do that through the tunnel. But that's okay. We're trying, we're learning. We're trialing, and we are sure erroring. So I see other stuff around here. We're going to prep for this, though. Extinguish. We could keep going. I'm curious if this will drop us somewhere different. Or if it'll drop us in the same place as before. It probably is the same place as before, but I just don't know. So if we go back to the sign... then what? There's a fire here. Was that fire always there? Chain. Yeah, this time we can go across, but it probably isn't going to have anything on it. Yeah, because this is just the... we'll probably we'll have stuff later on. So I was wondering, by the way, before, if I'm a Hearthian right now, or if I was transported into an owlbear. I see now that I am a Hearthian. Give me the light of knowledge. No, no, give me more light of knowledge. Owl deer. pointing towards the thing. That's the Cinder Isles. The Cinder Isles Tower. Going inside to the Saturn, to the ring planet one. Look at it. Get a grabber. Everyone filing down into it. And going off into... But they're not teleporting, their bodies aren't teleporting away, they're just going to sleep and dying. All the lights are extinguishing. No, 2 of the lights are extinguishing, right, so they having you go in there. And something with the seals. Okay. Okay. I don't know what the code is yet. Maybe I do know what the code is, but I can't piece it together just yet. No. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. Alright, so there's a couple of things we can look at here. Let's apparently not go that way. That the way seems like a bad idea. But the thing is, it might be a great idea. Oh, there's somewhere else to explore here, though. It might be a great idea. And there's only one way to find out if it's a great idea. What are we rotating? Oh, elevator's coming down. Okay. I was curious to see what would happen, but my fear was that nothing cool would happen. My fear is that we would just get dropped in the water, that the bridge would disappear. Now, if I could guarantee a shark would attack me or something, I would have done it, but I feel like the bridge was just going to disappear. I will try it at some point in the future, just not right now, apparently. What? Oh no, it dropped me. Okay, all right. Whew. Okay. So, but also I can't go to this thing anymore. So this is something I can only go to early in the day. I can't keep trying this one. Oh my gosh. All right, we're trying the Cinder Isles. I wonder if eventually we're going to have to do all, like... Oh, you know what? I'll bet we can extinguish one seal from the Cinder Isles, extinguish the next... Oh, extinguish one seal from the Lowlands, extinguish the next seal from the Cinder Isles, and then extinguish the final seal from... by going to the Hidden Gorge. I'll bet we can do that. So we can go left or straight here. We're going left. Door over there, but I don't see an easy or obvious way to get down to it. Maybe there is. Can we jump over to land on? No, that looks slippery. I don't think we can do that. Was there another exit from down here at least? I mean, I know that we can. I don't know. Not that I see, but I did see that door on the side of this thing. Like that? Yeah, but we can't enter from here. Okay, I do see it, though. Yeah, I do see it. And I don't want to risk just jumping in, because I don't want to have to go through this whole pain in the butt thing of... But it's not much of a pain in the butt. It's actually easy enough... Yeah, so we bounce off of it. I don't think that's just a mechanical error. I'm taking that to mean we can't actually get in there. Not that way. Not that way, anyway. I mean... Oh god, I just noticed I have to leave. Alright, bye.